Okay, I want to sort of do this to sort of make you understand, how this sort of the mechanics of the system works. Okay, right. So the government come on today, and they come on and tell you, they say, everybody of England or everybody of America, we are going to give each and every person £1 million, and everyone goes, wow, and everyone's screaming in the streets, and you're all and you're all what's the name in the streets, and you're all cheering, oh, government, you're fantastic. What you don't realise, the minute they've said that, the market has priced that in, and that has already been stolen from you before it hits your account. And I'll explain why. So the government says everyone gets £1 million, right? What do you think happens? Jimmy next door, who's selling his house for 300 grand, what does he do? Him and everybody else selling their house puts their houses up 500 grand. So now that house now is being sold for 800 grand. Your iPhone, is now 7 grand an iPhone. Your rent is now 10 grand a month. Your gas bills are now £600 each a month, or £1,000 each a month. Your pound of apples is now 500 quid for a pound of apples. The minute before they even hit your account, the market has priced that out from you, because all it is a laundering system. They'll launder it through your account back to themselves. The market would have already priced that in to the equation. The same as with COVID. When they printed all the money, why do you think all the money ended up with the big billion-dollar companies? Because the minute that money was coming into the system, the market prices it in. So the market has already stolen it before it comes, and everyone's like, oh, thank God for that. The government are giving us this. No, the market has already stolen it from you. Yeah? So if they give everyone £1 million each, the reason why you get billionaires going, well, if we spread out all the money to everybody, it would all end up in the same hands. The only reason why is because you have hold of the market. It's not because you're super intelligent, super smart, it's because you know how the market works. And all you would do is put your prices up to steal the money. Again, that's what would happen. They'd put £1 million into each other's bank account. The minute they did that, everything would go up. Not because it needs to, not because it has to, because they would see that money coming in the system and they would do it to steal it. So when you see these companies saying they have to put the price up, it's bullshit. It's the market seeing the flood of money and shifting the market to steal the more money coming into the market. That's all it's doing. So when you see electrical companies say, yeah, we've got to put up prices because of this, and none of it's true. It's all bullshit. It's because when money comes into the market shifts to nick more, because that's the whole fucking game. The whole market is to steal from each other. So if you all got £1 million, that's just, that's God knows how many, billions of pounds available now for us to siphon through the market to ourselves. Great. So they'd all just put all their prices up to siphon that. Do they have to put those prices up? Of course they don't. Have their sort of like costs changed in that moment? Of course they fucking have. But everyone in the market would do what? There's more money to steal. Let's bang it up. And before you know it, what would happen? Slowly but surely, at first you're like, great, I'll pay £10,000 for an iPhone because I've got £1 million in the bank. And it would all seem great at the start. But slowly that would what? Filter down. And then you're paying 10 grand for your rent and you're paying £500 for the apples. And before you know it, that £1 million will be zero. And your account will be zero. And then guess what? You'll be even worse off, because the market will still be expecting that money, even when they've nicked it off you. That's why, regardless of how much money you'd be given, the market would siphon it from you. And I hope people understand how it works. That's how it works. It's not all these bullshit speeches. But the more money comes in, that's more money to take. Yeah? And they would find a way to take it. And you'd buy it at first because look, you've got £1 million in the bank. But look how quickly you'd have zero in the bank. And then what? And then all the prices are here. You've now got zero. Now what happens? You're now 1,000 times worse off than you was. And that's how the system works. Yeah? And I hope you really understand that. That's how the system works. It's a system to rob from each other, nothing else. You know? That's why that moment there is just another opportunity to be robbed. That's all that would be. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.